This is an updated, quick tutorial crash course video for the Open Door West Point HisChosen app. At the time of making this, the app's been live for about 2 days, and this is version 1.1.15. So your first question might be, why bother signing in at all, and which sign-in should I use? So I'm using the Google sign-in right now, which is the preferred option because it gives you access to the most features, but the other two sign-ins also give you access to more features than if you just skipped sign-in completely. So firstly, without signing in, you don't have access to announcements. Now, announcements, there are none at the moment, but they will be coming through shortly. These are things that are just happening at the church that are worth being made aware of. It could be, Father's Day events, Mother's Day events, women's events, family braais, changes to service times, whatever. It'll come through on here. A lot of the same kind of stuff that comes through on the WhatsApp group as well. So it could have videos attached to the announcements, pictures, etc. If you sign into the app, it'll automatically work out if you have new announcements that you haven't seen. If you have new announcements that you have not yet seen for that day, so until the next day, you will be presented with the new announcements page when you sign in, as opposed to being presented with this home page, which shows the videos. It'll just be the default page it takes you to. So you can see the announcements, you don't miss them, and then you can just go to this home page. And then tomorrow, when the announcements are now old, they wouldn't come straight up in your face straight away. You would come to this page. You could click on announcements at the bottom in the middle, and then you could view them. If you have no new ones, you'd see nothing new, but if you simply swipe right, you'd go to all, and it would show you all the active announcements, because they do expire, of course. Like if there's an announcement for a certain event, once that event is passed, the announcement goes away. Okay, so that's one of the reasons also. There's a prayer request function, and you can see when I clicked on prayer at the bottom right, it's pre-populated my name, surname, email address. Because I'm signed in, it knows that information. If you're not signed in, it doesn't know that information. So you would have to fill that information in before you could submit your prayer request to the church. Similarly, other forms, like I clicked on the 3 dots at the top right and then app help and support. It's also pre-populated my name and surname. If you do ever require support, this is a great feature to use. You just, if you swipe right, there'll be tutorials that you can watch, which is simply pulling videos from the HisChosen channel. But on the Contact Us form, you can type in whatever your request is, your query. You click on send, it'll just pop open your email client with a bunch of details. Please don't delete these, it helps with troubleshooting. And you click on send and it'll come through. All it's doing is sending an email to the hischosen.owp@gmail.com email address. Worth remembering that address, because if you were to, say, for example, lose your phone or it was stolen, your device, and you wanted to lock your account, by contacting us on that address, we can do that for you, and then also step you through the process of getting that kind of reset to make sure someone else isn't able to use your account if they've now got access to your device. Okay. All right. So it's also worth noting that the app has a silent sign-in feature. So I'm going to pause the video and then show you what that looks like in a sec. Okay. So you see it says busy attempting silent sign-in. So what I did was I had closed the application and I launched it again. I went back into it and it told me that it's doing silent sign-in. So as you saw, it didn't present me with the sign-in page again. It just signed me in. So in order to do that, yes, it is storing your credentials on your device, as it does for any other app that remembers you. Facebook, YouTube, etc. They all have to store the credentials to do that, so you don't have to sign in every single time. It is storing them in an encrypted way, one-way encryption, so people can't just get hold of your phone, find that encrypted data, and unencrypt it. It's securely encrypted. Of course, anything can be hacked, we know this, but it's as encrypted and safe as any other app, basically. Okay, so if you wanted to forget you, then you simply click on the top 3 dot menu and you say sign out, which would then take you back to the sign in page, and that information that was stored to silently sign you in would be removed until the next time you sign in then it would obviously need to store it again. So that's the silent sign-in feature. Then the basic features of the app, I've already shown you announcements, I've already shown you prayer requests. This is the YouTube feed. It's showing you upcoming videos such as change track position. That's only live in 2 days, 12 hours and 23 minutes. So it's been set as a sort of a premiere, upcoming premiere on YouTube. So it shows you those. And yeah, of videos that have actually already been uploaded. For example, this one, click on it, give it a few seconds, it'll start playing. There you go. Another reason to sign in using Google specifically is that you can subscribe to the channel, the Open Door channel from within the app. You can also like videos from within the app, which is what I did right now. You can launch this video in YouTube if you prefer YouTube, or if the like function is not working for you here, or whatever the case may be, or you're not signed in. You can click on launch to just pop this video open in your YouTube app or in your browser if you don't have a YouTube app. You can click on share to share the video's YouTube link. So that share, you can share with people that don't even have this app because it's sharing the YouTube link. So they will then just see the video on YouTube, not in the app. So it allows you to share with people that don't have the app. So that's useful. And you can go through different playlists at the top. You see I'm on the all playlist. You can go to Sunday Shorts, Growth Point 6 p.m. And it's just the exact playlist that's on YouTube in the same order. And it just helps you sort of filter through things. The all playlist shows you absolutely everything with the newest video at the top on the all playlist. You can also go through to launch the channel in YouTube. You can share the channel. That's this 3-dot menu next to where it says already subscribed. And that's pretty much it for viewing videos. It's got the usual stuff like full screen of videos. If you have auto rotate on your phone or on your device and you rotate it into landscape, it will go into full screen. You can also make it go into full screen by clicking on the usual kind of little full screen button in the bottom right of the video, all those sorts of things. Furthermore, you can view information about the church by going to the 3-dot menu at the top right and about Open Door. It tells you stuff that's available also on the website. There's the website link, social media links, purpose, vision, mission, more about us, where to find us. You can click on that map and it'll take you straight to your Maps app and you can find the church, etc. Top 3-dot menu as well, contact Open Door. So this is up-to-date information for contacting the church. You can fill in this form, which has been pre-populated because I'm signed in. That will just send an email to the church. You could also send the email by just clicking on email, and it'll open up your email client, and you can simply send an email. You can click on call, easy way to phone the church. You'll click on SMS, easy way to SMS the church. Or you can click on WhatsApp, an easy way to go and send a WhatsApp message to the church. Other features that you see on this menu about the app, this is something that we may just ask you to send to us if you're having problems. Otherwise, nothing really to know about that. Changing your password, that only applies if you've signed in using a HisChosen account. If you've signed in using Google or Apple, you can't change your password from within the app. You have to change it using on Google, your Google account manager or your Apple account manager. But if you are signed in with HisChosen and you want to change your password, you do it here, and you'll be presented with a form to do that. And settings, this is where you can choose to you can delete your HisChosen account here if you want your information completely wiped. That is, as it says when I try to do that, cannot be undone. You could always go and make your account again afterwards, but that account that you had previously is gone. And this is also where you can fill in your email address, first name, last name, full name, etc. If you sign in with Google, it would have been pulled from there automatically. I made a separate video explaining this. If you sign in from Apple, those would all come up as unknown, and you could have changed them on your first sign in when you verified your details, or you can come after the fact to change them here. And yeah, you can change them to whatever you want. This is not changing them on Google or Apple, just in the HisChosen app. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you enjoy.